We're back with F.E.A.R. We got very close to the end of F.E.A.R last Wednesday, and I stopped it right before the end because the stream time was up. And I said, we will save the climax for next time. And we're here on next time. We are going down into the top secret facility. Interval 9. Incursion. We are about to find out all the answers, all the mysteries of F.E.A.R, or, you know, as much as they will reveal in the game. We got Harlan Wade. We got Paxton Fettel. We've got Alma. We've got a lot of questions that we need answered. And we're going to die. And we are absolutely going to die to kick things off. We are absolutely going to die. That's how this stream's going to start. Nope, we're good. I'm doing great. I don't know if anybody was here when I explained it. Holy shit, I got fucking 78 rounds on this thing? Oh, we're hanging out. We're hanging out. I learned the problem of the frame drops last time when we weren't sure why the game was dropping frames and acting so weird. It's a game from 2005. To scan for mouse and keyboard, it uses direct input. And when you have Logitech devices, that direct input task stays open and the process keeps running. I use a Logitech keyboard and a Logitech webcam. I don't know if that matters, but it's like a known bug of Logitech communications with direct input. And so basically this process is opening and closing and opening and closing and opening and closing, looking for new direct input sources. And as a result, the processing running in the background has been dragging the frame rate of the game down. And so it's just a quick fix. I just downloaded like a DLL from the PC Gaming Wiki. Totally works now. And did that work? That worked. And so hopefully all of those frame rate weird problems are solved now. We hopefully will not be running into them again. If we do, I'm not too pressed about it. I think we'll be all right. But I'm glad I learned. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, let me turn the lights down. A little bit of horror vibes. Hue. Office. Dimmed. Too scary by far. Oh. Take those. This means you can skeleton everybody on the map with no frame drops. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? But yeah, it's like a supposedly a known thing. Like when I went to the PC Gaming Wiki, it's like, yeah, frame drops due to direct input. It's like, huh, it really is that easy. So I threw it in and it seems like it works fine. What's been a real frustration is I gotta go down there. I gotta see if I can get permanent health. Has been the expansion packs. So this game has been updated. The original F.E.A.R has been updated by Monolith to now version 1.08. So widescreen resolutions are supported, even though the game says like, hey, this isn't built for this, so your mileage may vary or whatever. It's got, you know, just a slew of different mild quality of life. It's not perfect, of course, but it's got mild advancements and tech updates. The two expansions, Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate, which we are 12 gifted subs away from doing a full playthrough of after Extraction Point, has been told to me by the same person that recommended King of Dragon Pass, was like, you should just play Perseus Mandate if you're having tech issues with Extraction Point, because it's the better one anyway, is what I was told. Just saying. Not that I mean, most people say that Perseus isn't as good, but I am curious. They do not have the updates that the main game has, and so the game does not play well with modern systems. It does not go to a secondary monitor like this one does. It does not even really change resolution using any sort of like external config. I was trying to update the configuration files and it kept resetting on me every single time I went to launch the game. And so in order to actually play... Oh, motherfucker. Should I just fire? Let me see. I can't. In order to play the expansions... Are you kidding me? In order to play the expansions... I'm going to just reload that. I have to play it windowed, which is alright. What's up, Edgelord? How are you?
Do something about him. I'm not finished wiping these drives. I need more time.
Oh, that's a bulletproof glass there. I see, I see. F.E.A.R summoned you back? Good, welcome back.
Go check it out.
Oh, shit. Let me... Everyone's got a skeleton. Imagine if the point man had quippy one-liners for kills. Everyone's got a skeleton. So yeah, we have to play the expansion packs windowed, which is okay, you know. It's got to be how it's got to be. But I didn't get a chance to pull together any sort of a, you know, mini prep kit style information for the expansion packs today because I spent so long trying to get it to work right and it just wouldn't. Bone in, huh? Little stenciled shadows? Where are they? There they are. I turned it up a bit. No bones about it. Yeah, no problem. Just let me know if it's too much. Whoa. I like my games having more audio, you know? I'm trying to showcase the game here. I'm not trying to just be me. I'm trying to push the game forward. So if at any point, you know, people want more audio, just let me know, because I am always...
Martin, do you really think you can get rid of the evidence by shredding documents and wiping hard drives? Genevieve Aristide dug her own grave, and she's going to have to make herself comfortable in it. Don't be a fucking lapdog and jump in after her.
Always let me know. Oh my god. But then also let me know if it's too much. It should never be too much, but let me know. Never hesitate.
He's here!
Dude, I wonder if it's as a result of the higher frames. I wonder if the higher frame rate is making the ragdolls especially ragdolly. You know? It may, like, make the physics wonky. Yeah. Not that I'm complaining. I think it's fun.
It's gonna blow!
Oh god, oh god. Did I not get him? Yeah, right, that too. I didn't remember it being that, like... Can't see because of the dust. Oh, I was missing. There we go. Give me a quick save. Havoc physics would have capped the FPS. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Give me that. Totally a YouTube comment joke. That would be the top comment of this playthrough. How much ragdoll would you like? Yes. 500 likes. 500,000 likes. He's over there.
He's coming! What good are you jackoffs? Forget this, the vault is open. Let's finish what we came for.
He's over there.
Still there?
Whoa. They should remake this game. Back when games had talent. I miss the days when video games were being creative. Worst joke you've ever seen in your whole life. 60,000 likes. Right, exactly. Get blasted. Get blasted. Get blasted. Oh! Get blasted. All right. Yeah, but it did explode. It did explode. That one died from the exploding barrel. And it was the one in front of him that ran out. That was a calculated barrel explosion. No meat to steal. All right. Flush him out. The fact that the VK-12 is still shredding this late in the game is one of the reasons I love it so much. I think that's just like the weapon design across the board in the game. Like, the enemies haven't really gotten much tankier. Everything is kind of, you know, it's really you up against the AI versus you up against more and more formidable foes, which I like as a design. For something like this especially, like, enemies should stay the same and the environments should get weirder, like this. Like, this is really neat.
I figured out what a synchronicity event is.
Oh, here we go.
Incident where they lost control suddenly. He just suddenly started freaking out. He was only about 10 years old at the time, but I guess he killed them.
Oh, I didn't mean to pause. Sorry. I was meant to reload.
Investigation, they discovered that there had been a telepathic link between Fettel and Alma, even though she was in a coma. They concluded that she was influencing him. That must have been when they pulled the plug on Origin.
Very interesting. Saving checkpoint. So I'll quick save as well. Here we go. Nothing down here. Time to get weird with it. We could use the shotgun for a bit. Oh. That almost got me, man. Almost. Almost. Alma. Whoa, 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 whoa. This was the end of the locked-in first-person view games? What do you mean? Because this was only like a few months after Half-Life 2, which I feel like was such a breakthrough of locked-in first-person games. BioShock 1? Yeah. I mean, I guess, you know, Riddick, which we've played here, pulls you out of first person to kind of remind you that you're not you. You are Vin Diesel. I don't know, my connection to first-person shooters of this era is so narrow. I don't really know too much. You know, we played Clive Barker's Undying, which is 2001, right? And that pulled you out of the character. You were Patrick Galloway. That game was so cool, man. VinCam. Clive Barker's Undying. What an incredible video game that was. I'll never forget it. A la Vin Diesel cam. That was good. Oh, wait. Which way am I going? Okay, that brings me back there. So what's up here? If you haven't played Undying, you're missing out. One of the most endlessly creative games I've ever played. It just keeps going and going and going. Still some locked-in first-person games today? I'm sure there is, right? I mean, Resident Evil Village is locked-in first-person. Have I met Fettel? No, not here. Not here, but Cheesesteak, please. No spoilery foreshadowing. No, you got a good part coming up. You got a good part coming up. Just you wait. I don't know what's coming up. We'll see. But no, I haven't. No, I haven't. That's true, but I think the thought is like not pulling you out for cutscenes. All of Village's like first person stuff was the cutscenes were all from the eyes of the character. I guess, yeah, RE7 absolutely was. That was completely locked. Have a safe drive, Cheesesteak. I didn't mean to, you know how I am. F.E.A.R Point Man has reached the vicinity of vault entrance. ATC security forces are offering resistance. Norton Mapes is destroying evidence of Armacam's activities in the facility. Harlan Wade is inside the facility, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Alice Wade has not been located. Mission. Primary goal is to still secure Harlan and Alice Wade and to eliminate Paxton Fettel. Efforts should also be made to recover incriminating evidence of ATC wrongdoing. Got it. No, you're good. You're good. I just, just vocalizing it for not just you, for everybody else. I mean, I can't say he didn't have it coming a little bit, but we did lose him. We did lose him. I don't think F.E.A.R would work as well if it was third person. Tell that to John Woo's Stranglehold. Tell that to Stranglehold. Yeah, tell that to Max Payne. No, I know what you're saying.
You out. The only way in is to divert power to the door.
Divert power to the door. Harlan Wade's entered the vault and sealed it by diverting power away from the doors. Norton Mapes is seriously wounded after being shot by Wade. F.E.A.R operative must redirect power to the doors. That just I didn't get a say in that. It just popped up. Okay, so I gotta go back. I gotta divert some power. What's up, Boris? What if you don't? Then this is the end. Then I just stay right here. Wow. Behemoth, would it help you out if Norton Mapes went, would you kindly divert power to the vault doors? Would that bring you back? Would that bring you back in? It wouldn't? But that would make it all make sense. Then the gamer has been gamed. Oh wow, these guys are tanky. Hey, speaking about enemies that have more health. These are big boys. I missed your message above, Behemoth. I'm sorry. You know how with this game I can't... Wow, these guys are strong as hell. They probably won't get skeletonized. Nope, they still will. No, they won't. Okay, it's a two-shot. Two-shot skeleton. Talking about how the sky looks like it does in Blade Runner, and that's actually cool and good. My mom texted me, sending me like tons of links about, you know, Detroit, New York, close your windows, honey. You know, make sure if you run the AC, use your AC filtered, blah, 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 blah. And I responded and was like, yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Crazy, wild stuff happening. Climate change is very real, and I have a feeling that this kind of stuff is going to happen more and more in the future. And I didn't get a response back. Actually, I might have. I shouldn't drag my mom like that if I didn't know. She said, be aware and take proper precautions, but it was, you know, a few hours later. So everything was all right. I don't know where my mom stands on climate change these days. Maybe she's on board. I loved looking up the air quality on the EPA website, and it was genuinely the worst exactly where I live. It's insane, man. Those pictures of New York City with just, like, literally Blade Runner 2049 haze over the whole sky. It's crazy. Because in Canada, we get this every summer now, but this is the first time it's traveled all the way to America. And like I said, like Behemoth said yesterday, it's a sad reality that I think we're going to unfortunately get used to over time, because it's not going anywhere. And when you say every summer now, you probably only mean in the last few years that it's really... I like this music. Dude, this game fucking rules, Peaches. I love it. I absolutely love it. I live in the prairies. We had smoke out here, not nearly as bad, but the smog makes it worse. The bass-boosted baby scream on the flat... I have not clocked it. I hope it comes up again. Oh, yeah, I have. When the birthing bass-boosted baby. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. All right. What gun do I want? I'll take the repeating cannon. You know, it's probably going to be useful. What about the skeletonizer, Peaches? We called it the homework gun because it was used to celebrate Fancy Margaret's homework being done. I said, congratulations on finishing your homework. Here's a shot for you. And I just turned somebody into a skeleton. It's our little welcome wagon. Welcome into the stream. Here's a shot on me. Let me turn somebody into a skeleton for you. It's so strong. It's one of the most satisfying... The sound, the beam, everything about it. Was that everything I needed to do? It is the you want to see something cool gun. Is there more? This doesn't look ready. Offline. One sec, Norton. Hey, relax over there, buddy. You okay? Take it easy. I'm getting stuff done, but there's still more to do, I see. Oh yeah, shotgun's great. Edgelord is a huge proponent. The VK12 has been singing its praises the whole playthrough. I'm right there with him. Absolutely love it. I absolutely just love this game. I'm excited to give Extraction Point a go. Did you do the expansions, or did you just play the base game? Here we go. When I was growing up, I thought it was marketed as spooky. It was absolutely, and it's funny to watch, like, there was a director's edition for this game that came out that had, like, a making of featurette, that had, like, a developer's commentary round table, and all of the conversational stuff around the game from, like, focus testers are like, I'm gonna have a really hard time playing this in the dark. And all the developer commentary was like, we're making an action game first. And so I think it's like directly a marketing versus developer schism. Like they were like, oh, horror's hot right now. Horror's hot. We gotta dial in on that. Whereas they were like, you know, it's just kind of the flavor, you know? It's the spice. It totally is. It's not like we're not. It's not like we don't have horror, but it's an action game first and foremost. And they were like, make everybody terrified. I missed that. I heard you're going home. Now we drop down here. I wouldn't say it's not spooky, though. There have been moments, but I don't think it's a horror game. I think it's got really good horror atmosphere for an action game. It's cool. Yeah, it's balanced really, really nicely. It'll be interesting to see like how they lean into it one way or another with the rest of the franchise. It's the upper limit of spooky games you can play. Man, I love a good horror game, Butt Doctor. Love horror. Anybody else? Damn. I got too much ammo for this thing. I got too much ammo for this thing. What's up, Bo? The antibody beam, exactly. Give him the antibodies. Oh, this is jammed. We're jumping down. That's the one thing that I think isn't praised enough. Everybody talks about the slow-mo. Everybody talks about, you know, the balance of horror and everything else. This soundtrack is absolutely incredible. I was not anticipating the music to be as totally commanding as it has been across the board for the entire game. Masterful stuff. Really just going for it every step of the way. All the sound, yeah, everything in general. Super gripping. Super gripping. Okay, why did that not go? What is it that I'm missing? Did I miss something over somewhere else and now I can't get to it here and now I also can't get back up there? Yeah, I only have this one coupled. There are two others. I don't know if I can get back. I hope I can. Doesn't look like I can, though. Unless I'm just missing something in this room. Maybe I have to reload. Shouldn't have jumped down. Huh. With all the EAX stuff? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. We're chilling. There we go. What's this one doing? Is that both blues connected? Why is that not? Oh, I see. It wants to go up there. But I have to get that to move. Cool. Okay. I gotta move this thing. Let's hear this first.
Just a kid. Says here Alma was 8 years old when Origin started up. They used a little girl. No wonder they're so fucking anxious to keep the lid on this mess. Somebody's gonna burn for this. That's why Aristide hasn't returned my calls. He's probably on a plane to Jamaica.
This moves. And then we get up here. Let me get that one going. Listen to that. THX. Why is this so dramatic? Wow. Give me this. We're gearing up for something here, that's for sure. We got one more that we have to find. If you had a fancy sound card, these games sounded amazing. Microsoft dropped support for hardware audio in Vista because it tended to make Windows crash all the time. That makes sense. I mean, it sucks. It's not something that was commented on, but at the time, but it's amazing how well the visuals have aged. Yeah, absolutely. We were chatting about the visuals with regards to, like, Control and just maintain. I loved the Office stuff, and it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see, like, the of the time reception being like kind of boring to keep the whole middle in an office. But it's like I'm playing it now and it feels deliberate and focused. It doesn't really feel like it never felt repetitive to me. I don't know. I got it done in one sitting. I liked it. The kind of liminal space, uncanny office floor plans that were very clearly levels, but with office elements slapped all over them. I thought it was cool. Yeah, it's super clean. A broader sense of understanding for what they were going for. Sure, I can see that. I can see that, but I also think it's a direct result of Half-Life 2's seismic influence. You know? Half-Life 2 is such a sprawling, crazy journey. And to go from that, and this was the other big PC title. This was the other tentpole for PC players. And there was probably that air of expectation at the time that, like, this is the future of PC gaming. You're playing a game that takes you across a world. And then this game, which handles one environment very elegantly and spectacularly, just was kind of received in the wake of Half-Life 2 as like, yeah, it's cool, but, you know, doesn't really have the variety, right? It's like that Keeley video we watched where Keeley's like, doesn't really have any next gen to it. You know, I'm looking for next gen, and this just doesn't have next gen. And hearing that 15 years are removed from the context, it's like, what is anybody ever talking about? But, you know, at the time, that's how people thought. And I can totally see it with this. F.E.A.R, Half-Life 2, and Halo 2 were all released within a year of each other. Yeah, man. It's crazy. And Halo 2 is another one that's so indebted to absolute spectacle. That's like its whole thing. Nice. So I get it. That's just how it goes.
Two messages. First message from Genevieve Aristide. Harlan, it's Genevieve. Listen, I understand your feelings, I really do. But this is no time for sentimentality. If origin is uncovered, every single one of us will burn for it. It's time we buried the dead, don't you think? Next message from Genevieve Aristide. Harlan, it's me again. If you want an apology, then I apologize. I was wrong. You were right. In any case, I want to be sympathetic, but the situation is urgent. I'm sending Mapes to take care of things since you seem reluctant to do what needs to be done. I hope you can find it in yourself to assist him. End of messages.
And one thing I wanted to add before the voicemails. All of Halo's spectacle holds up. I just played that franchise for the first time through, like the single player campaigns 2 years ago. All of it holds up. Those games are phenomenal. I do think F.E.A.R is one of the last PC shooters for a while that really prioritized this moment-to-moment gameplay over sheer spectacle. Didn't really come back into the mainstream until Doom 2016, and that game still had the spectacle. And it's funny to see, because Doom 2016 is, I think we would all agree, a lot more subdued than like Doom Eternal's was. I think Doom Eternal even kind of establishes that even further than 2016 did. 2016 feels, you know, downright skeletal in structure, in a good way, in comparison. Yeah, Halo's so good. Halo.
Alma's still in there. She has to be. You gotta find her before ADC decides to get rid of the evidence.
Whoa. Whoa. They caught me slipping for sure. I gotta use the explosives. Okay. I've beaten it. You won't see it on this stream.
You have to destroy this facility before he lets you out. Before pylons.
But you'll see the first three. 4 pylons, reactor cells trigger train reaction, blow the whole place to hell. Gotcha, Norton.
He lets Alma out. You have to stop him.
Could see it for a gauntlet. That's true. That's true. Yeah, maybe next gauntlet I just throw a big list of games
We may be out of contact
and
with
have
Iran.
chat vote for the top 5 in the Discord. That would be kind of fun.
He knows what he's capable of.
Boomer Shooter Boom's another big modern trend that casts F.E.A.R in a more favorable light than it even had been at the time. This more recent crop of them has a bunch that are clearly pulling a lot from what F.E.A.R and Doom or F.E.A.R than Doom or build engine shooters. Sorry, I'm stumbling. That's true. I wonder how much of it was like the expansion of the idea of what an FPS could be. So as we got more stuff like immersive sims, Dishonored, blah, 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 more straightforward first-person shooters felt like they needed to be more flashy. I think you're probably right. This fortress feels like Akira. I've never seen or read Akira. Can you believe it? Never have. Don't really know anything about it. F.E.A.R operative has entered the vault. Norton Mapes is urging the destruction of the facility due to an unspecified hazard. His motives are presumed to be selfish, but caution is recommended. Mission. Objective remains to secure Harlan and Alice Wade and eliminate Paxton Fettel. Just watch it tonight. I got stuff to do, man. I got Attack of the Clones to watch. Whoa! It was targeted. It was targeted. It was meant to be a sentence that would get under certain people's skin. I didn't know that it would be you directly, but I knew somebody would be like, "Oh, come the fuck on." All right.
You still don't know, do you? What you are. Why you're here.
Oh shit, not this again. Whoa, I just have my pistol.
What's the first thing you remember? What's your given name? Where were you born?
I'm the point man.
You have no history. You and I were born from the same mother.
No. Say it ain't so. Where are they? That is not where I heard the sounds coming from, but that's okay.
You must have sensed it. She cannot see in your mind, but
I did
perhaps
sense
you
it.
can see into hers. A life of waking from one nightmare, only to find herself deep in another.
Sad.
I will set her free.
Am I shooting him? Damn. And that's Alice Wade? Damn. Oh. You hear that? You hear the whispering?
She was a very disturbed child. Terrible, debilitating nightmares, hallucinations, hysteria. She never had a chance at a normal life. It was Whistler who realized she was telepathic. He speculated that she was extremely sensitive to the negative emotions of people around her.
Very Ring.
We removed her from that chamber only twice.
You know, very Sadako.
The first prototype was born. She was supposed to be comatose, but she started screaming when we induced labor and didn't stop until the liquid filled her lungs.
Jeez.
There are plausible scientific explanations for everything that followed, but I think it was really just a question of hatred. It is the way of men to make monsters, and it is the nature of monsters to destroy their makers.
System analysis commencing.
Whoa.
They want to destroy her, but I think she's suffered enough.
Okay, so what do you suppose we do, buddy?
Put her in there 2 days before her 8th birthday.
No life signs detected.
She died 6 days after we pulled the plug.
Release sequence complete.
This is how it ends. Alma. Ah!
Whoa. He got skeletonized. Cool, cool. Follow the footsteps. Let's go. There she is. Oh yeah, we found one of these at the very beginning of the game, and this triggered like a flashback. Yeah. Cool. Cool, he's losing it in the real world. And I don't have my other guns anymore. This is sick. What are you shooting at? I think Goaty's losing it. Wow. Insanely cool. Okay. Here are the 4 reactor cells. Yeah, sorry, man. I got Attack of the Clones to watch. Hope you understand. It is a good one. It is a very good targeted, like, real bait, like truth bait. Like, I know how it makes people feel. 3x? That was like 40. Alright. Alright, I gotta go back. What the hell? Can't get out of here. Once again, the music is absolutely killer. It doesn't know how to not be. Listen, man, don't start questioning my process now. The whole thing falls apart. Don't start now. We're 50 games into this thing. Yeah, this fucking rules. What did Attack of the Clones do to you, man? Okay, we're back. It's Alma time. This is a different exit. This is 02 exit versus the one that Norton was in. God, this is fucking cool. Interval 11 retaliation. The facility's main reactor has gone critical. A chain reaction is imminent. F.E.A.R operatives should attempt to get as far away from the facility as possible. Here we go. Let me get a quick save.
He's alive. I just picked up his signal.
I sure am.
Hear me. Get to high ground. A chopper is standing by.
Oh, man. We're blasting our way out, folks. This is not gonna be... This is not gonna be smooth. They're not giving you guns unless you're blasting your way out. Am I still seeing demons? Can't go through there. Woo! Hoo-hoo. This reminds me of Alien Isolation. Not the best gun for that, I will admit. We'll go to this. Oh, I'm full. Give me that. There we go. Oh, wow. 195. Man, I wonder if we got them all except for one. I wonder if 200 was the cap or if it's like 250 or something. Definitely need to keep this SMG for this. For as long as we can. Actually, can somebody look that up? What's the health cap? How many hidden health items are there? I wonder if we found them all except for one. That'd be pretty cool. I'm at 195 right now. Up to 199? Is that real? So we really did. Wow. So says the wiki. Huh. We found them all. Unless there are more that you can get and it just caps at 199. That's pretty cool, man. I'm glad I was as thorough as I was. Did you get the one that you only get if you don't give the guy toilet paper when he needs it? No, I don't really remember. I don't remember a toilet paper guy. Off the top of my head, at least. But you know how I am with games. There's so much game going on at all times. Maybe it did happen and I just don't recall. Maybe I didn't see it. 22 in the game, presumably you've found 19. Awesome. That's awesome. I don't know how to keep track of where you're going in this. I suck at first-person games. Yeah. Oh, you're making a joke. Got it. I'm over here being serious. I'm over here being sincere. Celebrating a personal achievement. And I'm getting clowned. Unbelievable. The orange sky has Joker-fied me. I understand. It's a crazy world we live in. Pistols if we want them? You know what? I do. I do. Let's do it. You got to, right?
Gaming.
fuck? You have to, right? You gotta rock the akimbo to finish things out. At least for a short amount of time. Whoa. That guy jumped. Good for him. I don't know if we'll run out of ammo before we get to the end, but maybe I'll switch here. Okay.
I've tried to forget. I've tried so hard to forget.
Wow. Alright. Well, don't touch Alma. Where do I go? 58? I guess this is the closest, huh? Wait, no, checkpoint. You were killed. You were close. You were close. Yo, what's up, Prince Anime? I know you were here earlier. I don't know if you bounced and came back or if you've been here from through the whole thing. Just his bones. All that were left of the point man were bones, picked clean.
I've tried to forget.
Alright, here we go.
I've tried so hard to forget.
Give me a save here. I don't necessarily know where. I don't know. How did I. What the hell? I don't know how I died that first time. Oh, I see. If you touch her, you lose. Wow, look at the lights. This is crazy.
You were born here, in this place. I was there.
God damn. All right, keep the quick saves rolling. Keep the quick saves rolling. Yeep. Metro's got stuff like this. I don't know anything about Metro besides sewers and also trying to do like a tense, I guess not sewers, like the Metro. Okay. There it was. The bass boosted baby cry. All right, can I open this door? Help. 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 I was born in this place. You were born in this place. I was there. Oh, I just had to shoot enough times.
You will be a god among men. Take her back to the vault.
so sick. Whoa. Oh, it's all going up. Look at those hexagonal lens flares. Holy shit! Whoa. Massive explosion detected by Hannibal 3 spy satellite in the vicinity of classified Arma camp facility moments before signal was lost. Efforts to establish link unsuccessful. Status of F.E.A.R operative unknown. Epilogue. Aftermath.
There he is.
I think I'll be alright.
I don't know how you lived through that.
Damn.
We still don't know the extent of the damage.
We haven't been able to get through to anyone since the explosion. What about Alma?
Did you just get home, cheesesteak? Oh, fuck.
What was that sound?
Oh! Oh, nice. That was fun. That was a fun sting. That was a fun sting. That was a really fun sting. That was good. Great game. Great game. Gets you in, gets you out, no wasted time. Just a thrill ride, start to finish. You know? Brings the story around. Brings the story around in a nice way. All killer, no filler. Absolutely. But has the... I'm excited for these expansions, man. Or for Extraction Point. Because it has the bones to, like, really kind of have some fun with expanding out, you know, like, who cares side content. Like, Extraction Point, from my understanding, is like a side story of what's going... There are two. So we have already unlocked the first Butt Doctor. And the second one, Perseus Mandate. I do downloadable content, expansion packs, etc. as the form of subscription goals. So if people want to see more of the game before we move on to the next one, I offer the ability to support the channel and see more of the game in the process. And we have already unlocked the first. So Extraction Point will be coming up right after this, but let's soak in this for a minute. This was great. This was great. So good. Shout out to Dave Matthews. In between tours, he came in to do a little bit of art assistance. It's funny you say that. I have a buddy who said that Perseus Mandate's their favorite of the two. So, I don't know. I don't know. Tempted to install it? Dude, give it a run. It feels so good to play. Pop into the PC Gaming Wiki and download that high FPS patch to get things, yeah, or don't, you know, who cares? just enjoy it. I was having a hell of a good time the first 2 nights, and shit was slowing down to 20 FPS on a 2060 Super. So, you know, I'm glad that we found out it was like a weird random thing. That was pretty easily patchable. It was just something to do with the input methods, and special thanks to IGN. That was great. That was a great game. That was a really, really great game. Just distilled. Like, scientifically distilled. Really just, as I said, you get in, get out. It's just the enemy designs and variety are so precisely implemented and paced out. Like that moment where we saw the assassins for the first time in like 4 hours. That was crazy. I loved when the little floating robo thing, which I think ultimately were the least compelling of the enemies aside from the demons, but whatever. When the one, I shot it through the window and then ran back, and in it comes through the other window because of the way its pathing worked. Just so cool. The call outs of all the NPCs, it felt so good to play. #1 air raid baby in all of gaming. It honestly might be. Shout out to Jim Carrey, took some time out for video services. I don't know, what was he up to at this time? Like Bruce Almighty, maybe? Awesome game. Awesome game. Yeah, he was wearing the mask. Isn't John St. John, like, he's Duke Nukem's voice or something? Do I have that right? He is? Okay, I thought so. I don't know where that is in my brain, but I knew that somehow. It might be. I mean, it's probably a different guy, right? Yeah, dude, this was really good. This was really good. Thanks, everybody. Right, they did. No actual Delta Force operatives were harmed in this production. I would have liked that more if it said no Delta Force operatives were consulted in this production.
It's Genevieve R.
Here we go.
I just wanted to assure you that the origin situation has been resolved.
But so much for discretion.
It was unavoidable. There is some good news, however. The first prototype was a complete success.
Dun dun dun! Is she talking about us? F.E.A.R, everybody. Man. Great game. Great game. She was talking about us? We were just a prototype? I'm excited. I'm excited for F.E.A.R 2, man. I'm excited for F.E.A.R 2. You know, that the development history that I know of F.E.A.R 2 with the troubled development of, they were making a PC game directly, and Monolith's B team was making a console game directly. And then after a certain point, they realized that it was unsustainable in like increasing development costs, and they kind of fused the two products in a way that didn't quite work, but is kind of weird, kind of consoleized, but PC thinking, and it's a very like, it's just of that era, and I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it. Yeah, F.E.A.R. I'm stoked. Thanks, everybody. F.E.A.R. First Encounter Assault Recon. GoatedQuest 52 in the books, but we're not done yet. We will be going right into F.E.A.R. Extraction Point right after this. I thank you for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was a great fucking game. I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I cannot wait for more. Thanks, everybody.